This video will discuss my preferred card build for the Sunkeeper class in the Gloomhaven board game. The Sunkeeper is a nice bread and butter type of class with large moves and large attacks. I think the most common way of playing the Sunkeeper is as the tank and damage dealer, owing primarily to their level 1 card, Defensive Stance, which gives a permanent 1 shield. This can be upgraded with a +1 to give a permanent 2 shield, in addition to all of our extra cards that grant shields. Pair this with numerous 4+ attack cards and you have a nice straightforward attack and tank class. On top of this, at level 5 we get a permanent Retaliate 2 card that reinforces the notion that we want to be getting hit as much as possible. The Sunkeeper also actually gets a number of decent support cards in the form of Bless and Strengthen. Taken together with many cards that give allies movement, the Sunkeeper has a deceptively large number of viable builds. I think tanking comes naturally, but you can take high damage cards if you will be the primary damage dealer, or play some more Bless cards to better enable a teammate that would be a damage dealer. The Sunkeeper pairs really well with glass cannon types to better enable their damage output. Here are the cards I would take at each level. Level 2. Practical Plans is just a solid card. Unwavering Mandate is situational on the top, and the heal on the bottom isn't as good as just getting rid of enemies quickly. Level 3. Mobilizing Axiom is another solid card with a situationally useful bottom that can get your party through some of the run-to-the-end scenarios. Burning Flash has another situationally useful top and heal on the bottom that isn't as good. Level 4. Righteous Strength will be taken for its bottom action, which adds to our tank build. Engulfing Radiance fills a similar role since it gives disadvantage and generates light, but moving with shield is generally more useful. Level 5. Path of Glory is another solid card. You get another high attack with light consuming upside. Scales of Justice is an interesting card that I would seriously consider taking given your party's composition. I'd say if you want a more straightforward playstyle, take Path of Glory. Scales of Justice has a persistent Retaliate that I think is a bit too situational in general, but if you like the way the card fits into your party, I wouldn't be mad taking it. Level 6. Support Chant is not that great. Illuminate the Target has a great bottom attack for an ally that can pair with another solid top attack to potentially do over 10 damage. Take Illuminate the Target. Level 7. Both of these cards have a decent top part. Weapon of Purity can be paired with the Path of Light X card to consistently add damage, as well as having a solid bottom move plus attack. I'm looking at Bright Aegis for its bottom. Potentially letting an ally recover 2 cards can be incredibly strong. I'd say my default is to take Weapon of Purity, but if you have a character combo in your party you like, then you can take Bright Aegis. Level 8. Inspiring Sanctity is a double loss card, which immediately makes me suspicious. Although, if you really need an insta-kill or can take the bottom consistently, it might be useful. Cleansing Force has just a solid bottom move plus light generation, and you could use the top for some extra damage, especially if you pair it with Weapon of Purity to make sure you don't accidentally draw a null. Take Cleansing Force for its bottom. Level 9. Divine Intervention is just alright to me. As a tank, I think with decent positioning and initiative manipulation, you should be able to prevent your allies from being overly attacked in the first place. Angelic Intervention is a better version of Weapon of Purity, so I would take it. Just be wary of how many lost cards you're playing. The bottom move plus jump is always useful as well. My final card build is Defensive Stance, Empowering Command, Cautious Advance, Practical Plans, Mobilizing Axiom, Righteous Strength, Path of Glory, Illuminate the Target, Weapon of Purity, Cleansing Force, Angelic Ascension. Our cards are built around generating Sun to gain advantage and extra damage on attacks. Defensive Stance and Cautious Advance is for tankiness. Empowering Command is just a good card to include. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.